Imagine this. You wake up and grab your phone, and in your email, you see notifications like new sale, new sale, new sale. That was me a few weeks ago. And when I added everything up, I realized I had made $17,729 in just 3 weeks. And get this, it wasn't from drop shipping, TikTok shop, or any other hyped up online business model. It was from selling PDFs. Yeah, you heard that right. Selling digital PDFs online. Now, I know that sounds a little crazy, so let me explain how this happened. One night, I'm scrolling Etsy, just looking for inspiration. I wasn't even planning on starting a new income stream. But then I stumble across this random seller who was crushing it selling flower sticker packs. Digital flower stickers. And when I say crushing it, I mean thousands of sales, tons of reviews, all from something as simple as digital images. No shipping, no inventory, no customer support nightmares, just PDFs and PNGs people download instantly. That was my light bulb moment. Because I realized if someone can make a killing selling something that simple, then I could probably do the same. But here's a twist. Instead of competing with thousands of sellers on Etsy, I decided to take this idea to a different platform, Gumroad. Compared to Etsy, there are way less people selling stickers there. Less competition, less saturation, and a much easier way to stand out. Now here's where it gets even crazier. I didn't even design these stickers myself. Here is a Gumroad store selling flower stickers as PDFs as well. We can see they have made 229 sales with their PDF priced at $30. Calculating those numbers, this seller has made $6,870 just from this single PDF. Imagine there are other PDFs making sales as well. For mine, I literally used ChatGPT to help me generate ideas and package them as PDFs. All I did was take a screenshot of the PDF on Etsy, uploaded it onto ChatGPT, and fed it this prompt. Remake these flower sticker arts, which I will be reselling on Gumroad. Give me a similar style with a unique twist. I want them in a PDF format which customers can easily download and print. And boom, I had a digital product ready to sell on Gumroad for $37. I decided to keep the price below $50, but also not go down to be too cheap. So $37 was a sweet spot for me. At first, sales were small, 4 to 6 sales daily. But then something happened. By the end of week 1, I was already making hundreds. By the end of week 2, it crossed thousands. And by the third week, the number hit $17,729. That was when it hit me. This isn't just a side hustle, this could be a real business. But let me be honest with you, it wasn't all smooth sailing. At first, I relied 100% on organic traffic. And yeah, organic sales are amazing, but they're unpredictable. You don't really know when someone is going to find your product or how much you're going to make this week versus next week. And I didn't want to play that guessing game. So I decided to test something that most people in this space don't want to touch, paid ads. And that's where everything changed. Now, let me clarify. Running ads isn't just throwing money at Facebook or TikTok and hoping for the best. No, these ads have to be run a very specific way on certain platforms, or else you'll just burn cash with nothing to show for it. And trust me, I did a lot of testing. I wasted money at first, but then I cracked the code and found the perfect ad strategy for selling digital products to the exact right audience. And once that happened, game over. I suddenly had control over my traffic. I could literally decide how much I wanted to scale. If I put in $50, I knew I could pull out $200. If I put in $200, I could predictably pull out $800 or more. That was the real breakthrough, because instead of waiting for traffic to come to me, I had the power to drive it myself. And that was the gasoline that exploded my Gumroad sales. Now, I'm not going to go deep into my traffic system for PDF sales because that's an entire system on its own. But I will say this. Once you master traffic, it's like flipping a switch. You can take literally any digital product, package it into a PDF, and scale it into a predictable, consistent income stream. And that's why I built what I call the passive PDF method. This isn't just some generic make money online course. This is the exact same step-by-step system I used to take a random idea I found on Etsy and turn it into a $17,729 business in 3 weeks on Gumroad. Inside, I go in depth and show you not just how to create the PDFs that will sell easily, but how to position it, package it, launch it, and most importantly, how to master the traffic part so you're not just hoping for sales, you're engineering them. Think of it like this. Selling PDFs is like having a spark. But when you add the right kind of traffic strategy, it's like pouring gasoline on that spark. That's when things explode, and that's what the passive PDF method is all about. Now, here's something that most people overlook. People think selling PDFs is all about having some crazy original idea. But the truth is, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to spot what's already working, like I did with flower stickers, and then reposition it in a way where there's less competition and more opportunity. That's it. It's not about genius ideas, it's about smart positioning. And here's the second big lesson. Simplicity sells. People overcomplicate this stuff. They think they need to build massive websites, code apps, hire designers. No, the products that sell the most are often the simplest ones. A PDF checklist, a planner, a few stickers, something that solves a small problem or makes someone's life a little more fun. Don't underestimate small, because small is what sells in this game. Now, let me share a little behind the scenes moment that really opened my eyes. Around day 10, I woke up to 47 sales overnight while I was sleeping. And is that when it clicked? This isn't just about money, this is about freedom. Because when your business is digital and automated, you're not tied to hours. You're not tied to a boss. You're literally making money while living your life. And for me, that's priceless. But here's the part that shocked me even more. Once the ads were dialed in, I could almost predict the exact number of sales I was going to get the next day. It was like having a money machine I could switch on and off. And that's why I keep saying mastering traffic is the real superpower here. Without it, you're guessing. With it, you're in control. So let me ask you, what would it feel like if tomorrow you woke up to a few $100s in your account, all from a PDF you created once and uploaded online? Wouldn't that change how you think about your time, your freedom, your options? That's the power of digital products. And the craziest part is we're still early. Most people don't even realize you can make this kind of money selling PDFs. That's why the opportunity is massive right now. Think about this. These are PDFs you make once in just a few minutes, and they keep selling over and over again. How could it get easier than this? So if you're sitting there thinking, man, I want to try this, but I don't know where to start, then this is your sign. The link is in the pinned comment below. Dive into the passive PDF method and get started today. Now, before I wrap this up, let me share the biggest lesson I learned through all this. The opportunity is never in the big, complicated business models that everyone's fighting over. It's in the small, overlooked niches where nobody's paying attention. I mean, who would have thought flower stickers could make nearly $18,000 in 3 weeks? But that's exactly why it worked, because nobody saw it coming. So the next time you're scrolling online and you see something that seems small or silly or too simple to work, don't ignore it. That might just be your spark. And remember, it's not about luck, it's about having the right system. And once you have it, you can rinse and repeat over and over again. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, okay, but does this only work for stickers? And the answer is absolutely not. Stickers were just my starting point. But once I saw how powerful this business model was, I started testing other types of PDFs. Things like printable planners for students, how to start an online business for beginners, how to get a girlfriend in 30 days. You can literally make a PDF on anything. And guess what? They all sell, because at the end of the day, people love digital products that either make their lives easier or more fun. That's it. That's the formula. Here's what most people get wrong, though, and this is why they fail. They overthink the product. They try to build something so complicated that it takes months before they ever launch. By the time they launch, they're exhausted and burnt out. Meanwhile, the people keeping it simple are the ones stacking sales every single day. So let me bust a few myths real quick. Myth number 1, you need to be a designer to sell PDFs. Nope. I can barely draw a stick figure and I'm making thousands. Tools like Canva and ChatGPT make this insanely easy. Myth number 2, you need a huge audience. Wrong again. I didn't have an audience when I started. The right traffic strategy brings the audience to you. Myth number 3, the market is too saturated. Honestly, the physical product world is saturated. Digital, still wide open. I see new niches every single week that nobody is tapping into. And that's why I keep stressing the importance of traffic. Because think about it. If you can learn how to control traffic, then you never have to worry about, is my product going to sell? You literally drive the eyeballs to it and watch the numbers grow. This is why the passive PDF method is such a game changer. Because it's not just about creating a PDF. Anyone can do that. The real key is knowing exactly how to launch it, position it, and then pour the right kind of traffic onto it. That's what turns a $10 product into a $10,000 month. And I'll be real with you, if I had to start over today with nothing, no audience, no money, no followers, this is exactly what I'd do again. PDFs, because it's simple, it's scalable, and it gives you leverage. Let me give you a story to drive this home. One of my friends saw what I was doing and decided to test it. She made a simple daily gratitude journal PDF. Nothing fancy, literally a few pages with prompts like, what are you thankful for today? She uploaded it to Etsy, ran a tiny bit of traffic, and within her first week, she was making $200 a day. That's $6,000 a month from something she created in one afternoon. And that's the power of this model. It doesn't matter if you're a student, stay-at-home parent, 9-to-5 worker, or entrepreneur. If you can watch a video on YouTube, you can do this. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just watch this video and move on. Actually test this. Pick one simple idea, create a PDF, and put it out there. Because the only way you'll know if this works for you is if you try. And if you want the shortcut, if you don't want to spend months testing ads and wasting money like I did, then grab the passive PDF method. I put everything into it, the exact templates, the ad strategy, the positioning secrets, all of it. I wanted to make it so beginner-friendly that literally anyone can take it, plug it in, and start making sales from day one. Think of it like this. You could spend the next 6 months figuring this out the hard way, or you could copy my exact system and start stacking sales this week. The choice is yours. So if you're ready, hit the link in the description. And if you got value from this, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me what kind of PDF you'd launch, and don't forget to subscribe for more, because trust me, once you get that first sale, your entire perspective on money and freedom changes. And I want that for you. So guys, if you want to take action today, use the link in the description or in the pinned comment to get started. And remember, there are new people every single day implementing my passive PDF method strategy. The more people get put onto this, the more expensive it will become. I'm rooting for you, and see you on the other side.